Winnipeg Blue Bombers head to the Grey Cup. The city plans to spend millions more next year. How are we going to pay for it? Plus, harnessing the power of young people, the activists who want them to change the world.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Well, the countdown to the Grey Cup is on. The Bombers are now off to Vancouver for the CFL Championship game. And some excited Bomber fans were at the airport this afternoon to give our team a proper send-off. CBC's Chris Glover's standing by live with the story.
I'm at the airport, and as you can see behind me, it's practically empty now, especially when you compare it to earlier this afternoon. Dozens of Bomber fans were here wishing their team good luck. In a final show of support, Bomber fans said goodbye. Decked out with signs and pom-poms, they wanted to make sure the boys in blue and gold knew their hometown was supporting them. For Bombers, this is their last taste of friendly territory before they play in that Grey Cup game. Tom Moran met one of his favorite Bombers today, Chris Garrett, and for both fan and player, it meant a lot.
And it's not just me, and it's the whole community, and they got a million fans here that probably not everybody could be here, but you know, I would have done anything to have been here today.
I thought that was I guess it was from the heart. I didn't expect that, but yeah, that was surprising, but also it's a good feeling to know that people are behind us. So.
Moran said as much as he wanted to be here today, he wants to be at that game in Vancouver a whole lot more. Coming up at 6, hear how it's pricey but possible to still get there. Chris Glover, CBC News, Winnipeg.
Tonight, giving the Bombers a send-off as they head to the Grey Cup.
Winnipeg goes deeper in debt to pay for infrastructure. Is it time to raise your taxes?
Plus, tensions build as local prisons become more and more crowded. But CBC's I-Team has learned.
It's like an elastic band. Things are stretched, and every once in a while they break.
Good evening. I'm Janet Stewart.
And I'm Mitch Peacock. Welcome. CBC is following your Winnipeg Blue Bombers every step of the way as they prepare for this Sunday's Grey Cup game.
Well, the Bombers left Winnipeg for Vancouver late this afternoon, and fans were there to see our team off. CBC's Chris Glover joins us now live.
I'm at the airport, and as you can see, it's fairly quiet right now, but earlier today it was pretty exciting. Dozens of fans were here to send off their Blue Bombers, and what they really wanted was to get to Vancouver. Now that's still possible, but it will be pricey. A final send-off for the Blue Bombers. As their hunt for the Grey Cup intensifies, passionate fans cheered on at the airport.
Everybody in the city is supporting them, no matter what they do, whether they win or not. They're still huge. You know, okay, fine, we're gonna win, but they're huge. They mean a lot to the community.
Sunday afternoon's Eastern Conference final turned Winnipeg into one big party. Since the win, travel companies have been winning, scrambling towards the finish line as Bomber fans rush to get to the Grey Cup game in Vancouver.
The team wins, and there's only a few days to get things together and to be able to get everybody slotted into hotels and game tickets. And it's a real short period of time to get it all together and to do it right.
Daryl Silver says Continental Travel Group has booked hundreds of travelers since the Bombers win Sunday at just under $2,000 for flight, hotel, and tickets. Online sites like StubHub and Kijiji are jam-packed with tickets too. Some of them run as much as $2,000, and it's not just about the game tickets, it's the plane and the hotel too.
The problem is high demand and last-minute travel such as this, which you can't avoid when we find out a week before the Bombers are going to the Grey Cup. It tends to be quite expensive. You're paying a premium price.
But when the passion's there, people find the money. Chris Glover, CBC News, Winnipeg.
Winnipeg Mayor Sam Cates is so confident in a Bomber win, he's willing to make a wager. His office contacted the office of the Mayor of Vancouver earlier today, but no one has responded just yet. Well, there's no doubt about it. The Bombers earned their way to the Grey Cup with that impressive showing in Sunday's East Division final at Canada Stadium. Now they are literally on their way to Vancouver to get ready for the biggest game of the year. That's Chris Garrett putting on a show in Sunday's win over those Ticats. Chris got some good news today before jetting to BC. He was named the CFL's Offensive Player of the Week thanks to 190 yards in rushing in the final TD at the stadium. The man who handed the ball to him all day long says now it's about giving something back to their loyal fans.
You want to make them proud, you know, and you want to, bring it back here to Manitoba and the fans here in Winnipeg. So we're going to go out there with the mindset that that's what we're going to do.